Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to DAZN Boxing. We back with another one. So we're gonna touch on this fight week, February the 2nd through the 4th. We got some good fights, and you guys can. It's like no, it ain't a hard place to find them as well. It's ESPN Plus, and then you have the Zone. So it's all good. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to drop a comment, ask any questions. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to it too. I think it's a good fight week, man. I think everybody will enjoy this fight week. Yave in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. My bro Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. All right, so we're going to start with this card right here. This is Thursday night from Canada. You can find it on ESPN Plus. If you check my description box, I got the schedule on there and I got the times and everything. But you got this one right here, man. It's two good fights on this card that's real dope. You know what I'm saying? You got the main event, Eric Bazinyan versus Alantez Fox. This is a super middleweight. This got big time implications because Bazinyan is number 3 in the WBA. So he right there at the world title shot. You know, if you looking at guys like David Morrell and these other top guys, but David Morrell especially because he got the high rank in the WBA, and he's facing a former opponent of Morrell and Alantez Fox. So it's a good fight though. The matchup, you got Alantez Fox is 6'4", 6'5". You know what I'm saying? He's a boxer. Good jab. You know what I'm saying? He got a good right hand when he let that shit go, but he more so of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Bayanza is a little tricky. Fast hands, fast feet. He had a long amateur career. He got a decent knockout ratio, but I don't think he a big time puncher. He's more so real quick, fast hands, good counter puncher. He can fight. He can fight southpaw as well. So they do a lot of good things in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And they obviously they building and looking for him to to win the fight. They're bringing in a guy like Alantez Fox who been in the ring with a lot of good opponents and stuff like that. So we're gonna see. It's a good test though because he got to deal with the size and the range of Alantez Fox. And we'll see how it goes. But the favorite is Bayanza. You know what I'm saying? He's the favorite. You know what I'm saying? He's the house fighter, so it should be pretty interesting. The co-main event, you got Yves Ulysses Jr. versus Gabriel Valenzuela. Excuse me. That's at 140 pounds. This is a good fight too, man. Valenzuela, he can punch. He from Mexico. He one of those guys don't mind traveling. He went over to the UK and beat Robbie Davis. You know what I'm saying? I think he's with Canelo. He's with Team Canelo, I believe. He came up short in his last fight versus Montana Love, but that was a good fight though. They fought on the Canelo undercard. So yeah, he can fight though. He's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And this is a last minute replacement too, like a short notice because he had Javier Molina, and that was more. I think that was an easier fight than Venezuela, honestly. Ulysses, he can fight, man. He's a good boxer. He got good skills, hand speed, can move around the ring. He's more so like a fringe contender at 140 pounds. So we want to see if we're gonna step up because he kind of been in those fringes for a long time. Like I think he beat Cletus Selden back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He still haven't really improved or gained any status at 140 pounds. He's been at 140 for a long time, so we'll see. But these are two pretty good fights. Y'all can find on ESPN Plus on Thursday night. I think it's 7 o'clock on the East Coast, so feel free to tap in. It should be pretty good. Override in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, moving on. We got this card right here. This is ESPN Plus, top rank on ESPN Plus, Friday, February the 3rd. Headlined by Emmanuel Navarrete versus Liam Wilson. This is a better fight than a lot of people giving credit for. I think they just see Liam Wilson and they like, who is this guy? Another Liam, right? And then, of course, we got the disappointment of losing Valdez in this spot. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But this is for the vacant WBO title at 130 pounds. Navarrete is moving up. He's still the champion at 126. But we all know, we seen his last fight. He ain't going to make 126 no more. So they're going to fight for the vacant title, and the winner is supposed to face Valdez. As far as the matchup, man, we know what Navarrete brings to the table. He's strong. He get off the slow starts. He's awkward, fights on both sides of the plate. He throws a lot of crazy angle shots. His uppercut from either side is one of his best punches. He can box a little bit, but he more so just kind of loosey goosey with his style. I like when he fight in that rhythm because you can't really time it. But he do get hit a lot. His last performance was probably the worst I've seen him, and I think a lot of that had to do with him trying to make the weight. He came through with a body shot and stopped my man. So he needed that. That was a home run body shot. He needed that knockout. But Navarrete he probably one of the most entertaining fighters in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Very entertaining. Always gonna put on a great show. And I think he's gonna bring that same thing to the table. Now will his power carry up to 130? I believe it probably will. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. So we'll see. But he's facing a bigger guy. Liam Wilson is a good boxer. He a boxer puncher. He got he got a devastating left hook, like real solid. He got a nice amateur career. I know he's 11-1. He got stopped on that one defeat, but he came back and scored a knockout over the guy. So I respect that. He came back and cleaned it up. I mean, the best thing he did was to come train in America for this fight. You know what I'm saying? He trained in D.C. at the Headbangers Gym. That's the best thing he could have did. So Liam Wilson is a boxer puncher. He got the faster hands. So don't be surprised when you see him counter punching Navarrete and kind of having him off balance and shit. If he can take the power, this is a closer fight than a lot of people expect. You know what I'm saying? I expect Navarrete to kind of grind it out down the stretch because he is a veteran, young veteran in the sport, 2-division world champion. He's trying to be a 3-division world champion. So I expect him to win down the stretch, but Wilson will have some resistance. And if he got his rhythm and his punches is flowing, I can see him winning the fight. So it's not one-sided as you may think or what you see in the what I see on the betting lines. I don't see it that one-sided, but you know what I'm saying, we got to watch the fights, you know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty good one right here. My man Ali in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, we're gonna keep going down the line on this card, man. Y'all already know how Top Rank do. They have a lot of prospects, and they got a hell of a co-main. You got Arnold Barbosa versus Jose Pedraza, former world champion. This can be looked at as a step up for Barbosa, who should be getting a world title shot pretty soon. This is 140 pounds, another great division. Pedraza, he tricky, he's crafty, he can fight on both sides of the play. We know what he brings to the table. He coming off a draw against Comey. Then last year he fought Jose Ramirez. So Pedraza is one of those guys gonna always give you a tough fight. I like Barbosa. Barbosa is a good boxer. I think this can be a real technical fight. You know what I'm saying? I think one of these guys gonna have to make adjustments because they're pretty much even. I think Barbosa is a little bit fresher. You know what I'm saying? He may be the better boxer at this stage. Pedraza can do a little bit of both. He can come forward or he can box. He can fight on both sides of the plate. So it's interesting. I like Barbosa in a tight decision. It's a 10-round fight. So I like him like 6 rounds to 4, maybe 7-3, but highly competitive. Highly competitive. Richard Torres Jr. is on the card. He's coming back heavyweight. Olympic silver medalist. You know what I'm saying? I like him. All action. He's facing a guy named James Bryant. So we'll see. But I expect him to get another knockout. Andres Cortez. Now this one, he's in a good fight. He's facing Luis Melendez. Now that's a good fight. We seen Melendez last on the Danny Garcia. I think Jose Benavidez on the card. He fought Eduardo. No, I forgot what card he was on. I think it was the Tank card. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the Tank card last year, the Rolly card. But either way, this is a good fight, though. Melendez can bring it. He can box, too. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw. He can do a lot of good things in the ring, too. Cortez is a good puncher at 130. Heavy-handed. You know what I'm saying? He got some highlight reel knockout victories. And he's in the mix. 18-0, 10 knockouts. He's climbing. He's looking to be in this mix at this 130 pounds because 130 is kind of wide open. You know what I'm saying? I know Hector Luis Garcia is the champion. He's coming back down. But, how would that fight with Tank affect him? You know what I'm saying? Then you got these young guys like Cortez and stuff like that. So he can make his mark. So this might be the best fight on the card, like on the prelims and stuff like that. It's a real good card. Cortez versus Melendez. You got Nico Ali Wash is back. He's been improving, you know what I'm saying, since his early start. as a pro. He been looking good though. You know what I'm saying? He got a big right hand. So every time he touched somebody with that, he hurt him. So I expect another good performance. You got Emilio Vargas on the card. Yo, this kid right here got a future star. He can be a future star. He got all the qualities and stuff. Good knockout power. He's young in the game, so he's still learning, but he had a hell of an amateur career. And I think like maybe like 2, 3 years from now, we'll be talking about him. Like how we talking about Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, those guys like that. We'll be talking about him like that, but he's straight. He's solid. Xavier Martinez is on the card. This is another one. So in that 130 mix, when you got a lot of these belts vacant and stuff, and you got these guys on top rank, they're gonna start fighting each other. Xavier Martinez is a good puncher too. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. He suffered his first loss last year to Roberson Cancel, and that was a title eliminator. So that tell you what they was thinking about him. He's with Robert Garcia right now, so we'll see. He looked good in his last fight. I expect him to look good again. That's another one, man. You can't write off these guys after suffering a loss. He's facing Johan Vasquez. I seen Vasquez last. He fought on the undercard of Frank Martin versus Michelle Rivera. I was there live for that. He fought the kid from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? If you see his box rate, he got a lot of knockouts, but he ain't really doing too much. So I like Xavier Martinez in this fight. And then you got Lindolfo Delgado on the card. This is another guy. He was in the Fight of the Year candidate last year with Aguilar. That was a good fight at 140. He got a world ranking. You know, Delgado can fight too. He's with Robert Garcia as well. He's facing Clarence Booth, who's coming off a loss in his last fight to Taquan Williams. That was on the Lou DiBella card. So Delgado nice though, man. Like he's an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? He can box, he can punch, you know what I'm saying? But he was in a tough fight his last fight. So let's see how he grow from that. That's the importance of watching these young guys develop on these undercards. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a prime example. So that's the top ranked card. You can catch it Friday night, February the 3rd. I think it started. I forgot the start time for that. I think it's pretty early if you want to watch the undercards, but definitely you can tap in with it. All right, moving to the last one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on. We got this big card right here. I mean, it's a big card. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 undisputed fights. We definitely going to touch on it. But I want to get into the undercard. You know, Amanda Serrano versus Erica Cruz, undisputed. So you got Yankee Rivera. He's a Olympian from Puerto Rico. From Puerto Rico. They just signed him and they throw him on the card, so he can fight though. He one of those guys that they gonna fast track. Rivera got some skills, you know what I'm saying? He just left the last Olympics, so you can tell he gonna be hungry and stuff like that. He nice. So expect a good performance from him, and it's New York, it's New York City, so you know you're gonna have the Puerto Ricans out there. So that's a good pickup for them. This guy can be a future world champion. He's a future world champion down the road. He fights at flyweight, so y'all already know those divisions down there. You can get fast track real quick. So yeah, salute to him though. That's a good pickup for him. This fight right here just got added to the card. Now I love this fight. You got Shadasia Green versus Elin Celarus. Celarus is a former unified champion in 168. She just lost her titles to Fresh on Cruz DAZN for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we get a chance to see Shadasia Green, who's like I don't know, like the best kept secret in women's boxing. We hear a lot about her, but we don't really see a lot of her fights because it was kind of hard for her to get showcased like that. This is a good spot for her. I mean, Shadasia Green to me, she reminds me of Shannon Briggs in her style. She kind of got the little shoulder roll going on. She come forward. And Jared Hurd, too. When Jared Hurd used to come forward, not try to box, but the Jared Hurd that used to come forward and beat up those guys. She got that type of style. You know what I'm saying? She can box and move and stuff and do that, too. But when she get, like, more so comfortable, she coming forward. And she coming forward using that type of Shannon Briggs style, counter punching, throwing some hooks to the body. She's strong, yo. You watch her knockout, you watch her fights. She nice. She powerful. She been having some one punch. She had one punch knockout victory. She had a couple body shot you know what I'm saying, stoppages. So she bring a lot to the table. She just kind of unknown. Well, I think she's going to put on a show. She got the right opponent and the right style to face. Because Sidaros, she's awkward, you know what I'm saying? She's tough and strong, but she's awkward. Her head straight up in the air, that European situation. Um, and she real jittery, you know what I'm saying? But she throw a lot of straights, you know what I'm saying? One twos. And she'll lead with the right hand. It's just when she ain't really defensively responsible. You know what I'm saying? She'll leave her head up in the air, and I think that's gonna be a problem in this fight because you got Green is technical, and when she get in the inside, she can be able to throw some overhand rights and stuff like that. I think it'll be a different fight than what it was when she fought Franchon. Franchon was throwing a lot of wild shots over the, you know what I'm saying, outworking her and stuff like that. Shadeja Green is more so as a calculated fighter. So if you haven't seen her fight, you know what I'm saying, she's calculated, you know what I'm saying? She'll take her time and break you down. So, and this is a title eliminator. The winner is the mandatory for Franchon. So, yeah, I'm hyped about this. So that's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that for sure. Teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. IB, what's good with you, man? Salute, salute. My man JC in the building. Salute to you, bro. Emondo in the building. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all coming through for sure. All right, the next one. So we got a lot of women on the card fighting some good fights, and this is a step up fight. This is Ramla Ali versus Avril Mati. Mati is from Australia. She's trained by Javier Centeno. That's the same guy that had Cambosis when he beat Teofimo. He trained Xander Zayas, you know what I'm saying, Christina Cruz. So she got a good coach, you know what I'm saying. I don't think she this could be a good fight, you know what I'm saying, because both ladies are on the come up. They undefeated. They both trying to, you know, contend for a world title down the line. This at 122 pounds. Ramla Ali, she been sending down her punches lately. She got a good coach as well. She got Manny Robles, Manny Robles, and she been getting some knockouts and knockdowns in her last couple of fights. So this should be pretty scrappy. You know what I'm saying? I like this matchup. This is for an IBF regional title, so they put them in line to fight for a world title down the line. So y'all stay tuned for this one. You know what I'm saying? It should be pretty good. I like Ali. She nice for sure. Great fundamentals, real solid. Like I said, I love that she been sitting down on her punches lately. You got another one. Scott Nicholson versus Tayana Alvarez, I believe. Good fight, man. This is at 126. It's for the WC silver title. So if y'all guys see the main event, that's a featherweight undisputed. So they trying to line up Scott Nicholson to get an opportunity. Man, this is a good fight too. Scott Nicholson is a boxer, southpaw, long and rangy. Know how to use the ring. Got good defense. She can beat you with the jab. You know what I'm saying? She don't really got to throw a lot of big shots. Now, I would like to see her sit down more because I think she got some decent pop, but she more so is a boxer. I think she's going to outclass Alvarez. Even though Alvarez is tough, and she going to come to fight and stuff like that, I just don't think she got the skill level as Scott Nicholson. So you may see like a shutout in this one. We'll see if she can get a stoppage and make a statement. But this a pretty good one too, because I like to see these young ladies climbing. You know what I'm saying? The ladies don't have to take that long to get to a world title shot or to get into contention because it's not a lot of, you know, top ladies out there. So they can win like 6 fights and then her next fight, like she can fight for a world title, you know what I'm saying, this year. So that's what it is. So pretty good fight right here. Make sure y'all guys tap in on this one. Man, this fight right here too, this is another good one. This whole card is straight. But I like this fight. You got 2 undefeated. I won't call probably French contenders, but however you want to say it. But 2 undefeated guys. You got Richardson Hitchens versus John Bowser. These guys know each other. They sparred before. They familiar. You got the southpaw and John Bowser, who is like a boxer. He's like a counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he a big puncher, but he got decent pop. You know what I'm saying? We've seen fights, you know, what he did to Michael Williams Jr. and stuff like that. And he had a growing up fight in his last fight when he fought Tony Lewis, who is a guy that don't give you much, but he pretty much outclassed him. So Bowser, you know, he can fight though. You know what I'm saying? He was with Top Rank. Top Rank dropped him. But he can fight though. I can see this fight being real technical. You know what I'm saying? Because Hitchens brings that to the table too. Good boxer. Don't really give you too much. You know what I'm saying? Good defense. You know what I'm saying? understands range and distance. So like since they know each other, I feel like it's gonna be a tactical type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Does Hitchens has pressure on him to try to perform? You know what I'm saying? Like because he's fighting back home in New York City. Is he gonna try to impress and overshoot his shots, or he gonna stay calm and you know what I'm saying, just do what he do? I like Hitchens in this fight. I think he can. I think it's gonna be like a chess match, but I think he'll win that. We'll see. But this is tough. I mean, you fighting an undefeated guy who ain't gonna go down easy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna have the Puerto Rican fans in the crowd too. So this is a good fight too, bro. Like this whole card is nice. And Nally in the building. Salute to you. What's good with you? Yeah, it's a lot of talent. I'm wait. I can't wait for it. A lot of talent. He said Hitchens too skilled for Bowser. Yeah, he may be. He may be. I think it's gonna be tactical though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. I like Hitchens to win this fight too. All right. Now the co-main event. So we got Alicia Baumgartner versus him McElhead. This is another one kind of fell in our laps because supposed to get Humming Choi for undisputed. She ain't trying to fight, so we got this one. So Alicia Baumgartner is just like on an all time high. Like I don't know if anybody get their stock is as high as Alicia Baumgartner right now. Anybody, male or female. I mean, she's rising, and you know, far as her in the ring, great fighter though. You know what I'm saying? Real good boxer, real smooth, athletic. She do a lot of great things in the ring. She got good defense. You know what I'm saying? She can change the look. That's the best thing about her. She changes her look. She can go high guard. She can have her left arm swinging like a low guard situation, lead right hooks. She got a hell of a right hand. So she got big time power for this for women's boxing, and she cracking. She do a lot of good things in the ring. Patient, you know, I like her. I like her in this fight. McElhead, if you haven't seen her fight, she's a technical type of fighter too. Like to use her legs, got good 1-2s. She got sneaky. She a sneaky counter puncher. She's solid and durable. She gave definitely Pursuing a hell of a fight. That fight could went either way. So that tells you what type of level she's on because Definitely Pursuing is one of the best fighters in women's boxing, and she was giving her a run for her money. I don't know, man. Alicia Baumgartner got too much aura around her right now. I don't know what like it's gonna be hard to beat her right now unless you bring in something different. And I think she's gonna have a tough time with the speed, and she's gonna have some problems with the power. But I think it'll go all 10 rounds. We'll see if she can get if Alicia Baumgartner can get the stoppage. Mackler has not a puncher, so I don't expect that. But I think she's gonna show out. I think she's gonna show out, bro. So I like her like dominating unanimous decision. But if she can get a stoppage on this stage and make a statement, that'd be crazy. So yeah, yes sir. Y'all gotta tap in for this one. And she puts on a show when she fight. Baumgartner start in and outside the ring, bringing that undisputed home to Detroit. Let's go, yes sir. Yeah, she's a total package. She could, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see her running back with Michaela Mayer. Like that's like the that's like the biggest rivalry in women's boxing. So yeah, for sure. She on top of her game right now. And there's more to come. So this is another step to get undisputed. All right, to the main event. Now, if I like breaking down this fight maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, I would have said Serrano by 4 round stoppage, 5 round stoppage. I changed it now. I still got Serrano winning this fight, probably by decision, maybe late, but it's different to me. Watching Cruz fight Erica Cruz, WBA champion, 126 pounds. She's real awkward and crafty. She threw a lot, like she tough, but she fights real. She's real awkward. Southpaw. She throw a lot of wild shots with her head down. A lot of wild shots. You know what I'm saying? She is there for an uppercut all day long, but she's tough and sturdy. And she can fight, she can box a little bit too, but she's more so when she in her groove, she got her head down, throwing wild looping shots. And the reason why I think it's the fight is gonna be closer now because I think, man, maybe I'm the only one to see this or been saying this. I think Amanda lost a step or two. I ain't saying she a trash fighter. I just feel like she lost a step or two. The power don't feel like the same to me. Yeah, she still got the motor, the jab, and her work rate is still there. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight because both ladies gonna bring that shit. That's what we all know. You know what I'm saying? Women's boxing, when we got 2 minute rounds, these two ladies in particular, they gonna bring it. So I think it's gonna be an all action fight. Um, I think Amanda might have to make some adjustments. Might have to step back and use her jab and kind of time the uppercut when Erica Cruz is, got her head down throwing wild looping shots. You know what I'm saying?Maybe use the ring a little bit, make her come to her, then switch it up, push her back. Um, it's gonna be a good fight though. This is undisputed at 126 pounds. Amanda got a big fight ahead of her with Katie Taylor. It's pretty much signed and sealed for May. So she definitely got to win this fight so we can see that again. And that was a classic last year. I want to know how much that took out of her. Like I'm just saying, I feel like she won the fight. The reason why I'm having these kind of thoughts, these thoughts about her kind of slipping just a tad, is because of her last fight that I watched, the Serrano fight. I felt like maybe she lost maybe a step or two when Serrano was boxing. She wasn't cutting the ring off as she used to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I hope I'm tripping. But I know one thing: this is gonna be a hell of a fight, though. Both ladies gonna bring it. But I'm gonna pick Mel Serrano by decision. I think it's gonna be probably the best. Might be the best fight of the night because these ladies, they going to bring that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Um, AB need that Kate Taylor smoke. Yeah, probably after this, you know what I'm saying? After Amanda Serrano, maybe she get that next. But she gotta get Michaela Mayer first, in my opinion. I think she gotta get Michaela Mayer again. Actually, I think the Michaela Mayer fight is bigger, honestly. I know Katie is what she is, but I don't know. Yeah, that would be fire though. That would be fire for sure. They need to switch to 3 minute rounds. It's long overdue. No, I'm down with it, especially for world title fights. I think these ladies can handle that shit. Um, I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like it. They can do 312s, 310s. Shit, I mean, I think it's long overdue. I'm with whatever they try to do. I'm with it because the ladies fight, the women be getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I like the 2 minute rounds because it's guaranteed action. But sometimes when you face a high level competition, you may need that extra minute to see what you need to see, set them up, and break them down the stretch. But Amanda don't need that shit. Amanda got 31 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? She don't really need it. So that's why I love this fight because you know what Amanda brings to the table. Cruz ain't gonna back down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a hell of a card. So yeah, I'm gonna do a recap real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to salute everybody coming through the building for sure. We got 3 fight cards this week. Starting with this one. We got Eric Bazinyan versus Alantez Fox. You can catch this on ESPN Plus, you know what I'm saying, on Thursday. Feel free to tap in. I got the schedule in my description box, so if you guys need to check in on that. A man with Navarrete going after his 3rd division world title. He's facing Liam Wilson, who is an underrated guy, in my opinion, from Australia. Good boxer puncher. We know what Navarrete brings to the table. Once he get the first 2 rounds out the way, he started to pick up the pace. So it should be a decent fight though. So y'all stay tuned for that one. That's Friday night, ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? And then you got this one right here. I love this ladies card. I think this is the best card of the weekend. It's stacked from top to bottom. So if you guys want to, and make sure you guys tune in early. I think it's gonna start like 4 o'clock on the East Coast, the undercard. So if you guys wanna, you don't got nothing to do, feel free to tap in. But you can't miss these ladies fighting. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 women's fights on the card. Like that just lets you know the times has changed. And it's not like no bullshit either. All these is good fights. You got the prospects stepping up with Rama Ali and Scott Nicholson. You got a hell of a this is basically like the heavyweights. You got Shadeja Green versus Southerus. You know what I'm saying? They fighting for something. The winner can get Franchon Cruz. Then you got the 2 undisputed fights. You got the star in the making, or she already a star, Alicia Baumgartner, with the longtime champion Amanda Serrano going for her first undisputed fight. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, yo. I'm excited about it, man. I can't wait to see it, and this should be a good night of boxing for sure. My man said, "Nice, yes sir." It's gonna be crazy. So once again, man, I salute everybody coming through the building. I appreciate you guys so much. You know what I'm saying? Let me rock out and talk this boxing. And I just want to let everybody know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We are low key taking over box. Nah, not low key. Y'all taking over. Nah, for real. For real, yo. That's facts. For real. I enjoy it too. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Always rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me on my social media. It's scrolling across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ, Instagram @DoesBoxing. That's my time, and I'm out.